They can't take all this. This is a lot. It's a lot. I give
it's
from
a
the
lot.
time I open my eyes to the time I close my eyes, but I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And my coochie good.
Okay.
And I fried chicken hard the first time. I don't have to double back. They can't take all this. This is a lot. It's a lot. I give
it's
from
a
the
lot.
time I open my eyes to the time I close my eyes, but I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And my coochie good.
Okay.
And I fried chicken hard the first time. I don't have to double back.
Oh, Sophia home now. Sophia home.
I'm tough. That's why they don't like me.
They be hating?
Yeah, they be hating when my money do rag on. My funny. They be hating, man. Crazy.
One more time.
They can't take all this. This is a lot. It's a lot. I give
it's
from
a
the
lot.
time I open my eyes to the time I close my eyes, but I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And my coochie good.
Okay.
And I fried chicken hard the first time. I don't have to double back.
Hallelujah. Hey, bona fides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cemented, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here on time with me, baby, you're good to go. Hey, y'all, I'm up in here early this morning, up in here with a Sunday soliloquy type of vibe. I'm not sure right now if I will be able to do a Sunday soliloquy. So I said, let's get some Friday reflections popping off today, okay? What's up, Mika Baby Green? Danielle, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. And Nessa, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And to all the otherwise in the room, howdy. Yes. Girl, I just sat and I thought, in my sleep and in my sleep pattern, because I'm still, like I said, having to sleep on my back and elevated because I can't sleep on the side because my incision still hurts. Okay. So, I get up and down. Like I went to sleep at 2 something when we got off last night, and I get up and down through the night trying to get comfortable and stuff. And in those up and down times, ooh, yes. Wow. In those up and down times, I have a lot of time to think. And this is what I came up with just the whole YouTube persona. YouTube for me has always been a place for me to just come and be authentically me and give my viewpoints on the issues of the day, the gossip of the day, and myself, of the day. And I've always been a person that only a select few can really take, baby. And it used to make me feel so bad. And I used to try to say, why you don't? What's the problem? Why you don't get it? And why I have to change? And da-da-da-da-da when I was younger. Then in my middle, in my age so far, my middle of my age so far. Hey, Ray of Sunshine, Randy Putz, what's going on? I started saying, well, maybe I could bend a little bit and change a little bit, tweak a little bit, da-da-da-da-da. But I quickly found out that you got to do that for every individual because everybody has their individual likes and this, that, and the other, right? And that got tiring. And when I say it got tiring quick. Okay. And in my tired time, them times, I decided, you know what? Bump that. I'm just going to be me. And I said, I'm going to be me, but of course, I'm going to try to keep everything decent and in order. You know what I'm saying? But I like me, and I'm going to be who I am, say the things I really want to say, of course, in keeping with people's feelings and the attitude, not the attitude, the atmosphere of the room and stuff like that. But it's going to be said. It's going to be done. I'm going to be me. And see, during that in-between time, I was here on YouTube, and I was taking in a lot of people's commentary on me, what they say, da-da-da. And y'all, it was very disheartening. Some of it was, very little of it was enlightening and things I could use. Most of it was just disheartening because people were not were not really seeing the true me. And I realized when you're watching YouTube, TV shows, and things like that, I don't think that you get people's full capability of thinking, especially when you're featured in an area of YouTube or on TV that is not promotional of detailed thinking of certain considerations and things like that. You know, reality sectors and reality TV and, mess like that. And so I stopped being so hard on myself. Like I said, hey, baby, it's called cement it. Chelsea Mint It is what the original channel, and well, not the original, the channel I started making my way on, and the name and moniker that I still keep to this day, in addition to Properly Bonafide. Now, in the fact that I accept that, like the lady said, I'm a lot. Okay. I accept that I'm fun, that I'm smart, that I'm a pretty girl, that I'm read. I've read books. I'm learned. I'm what do you call this stuff? Cosmopolitan to a certain degree, country to another degree. I accept all that. And to those who can't see the big picture, I can't help you. Okay? I can't help you. Those who are set in for some reason just to hate and be mad, I can't help you, boo. I have people on the interwebs that I've never done anything to them that hate me. I've got people on the internet, on the interwebs, that will lie for any reason. I've got people on the interwebs that will let other people tell them things about me, other hating ass people or not liking people. They'll let them tell them things about me that they ain't even heard of on their own. Sit up and tell them stuff, and they'll believe it and run with it and take it to the next person. And you know what? It's all good now. I'm out the hood now. Do your thing. That's bullshit. But do your thing. Girl, this is what my godmama had told me. I love when y'all be speaking back to me in the languages that I've grown up with and learned with. Yep. Even God accepted he wasn't loved by all, and he's the creator. Yep. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Let me give y'all another little piece. Hey, we're finna get into it. I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of this real quick. Y'all remember that Jesus had a collective friendship. He had 12 disciples, but he only kept 3 close. That's a word. 12 disciples. Y'all know what the disciples were and who they were and how they acted about Jesus and this, that, and try to how they repped individually out in the world and for what they were supposedly be trying to do. But he only kept 3 close. I try to remember that. I try to remember that and everything. And let me apply it to YouTube. In my associations, in how much after time that I'll put into people, like, because I've seen people trying to get close to me on the phone and shit like that. And in emails and didn't in who I will speak on or with, and also like what locations and stuff you'll find me in. You hear me? That's YouTube all the way, not just the sector. No, I'm talking about all. And I have to remember that. And you have to remember that too. That's a word for everybody. Doing whatever you're doing. Okay? Now, I am very serious in, well, okay, let me start that over. As direct as the name Cemented is, meaning Chelsea meant it. What's going on? Oh, I'm supposed to be at the dentist right now, but I just did not feel like doing that ride. It's a long ride, and I'm done with it. I have to call them and reschedule. Okay, so anyway, I'm done with all this running around. I've been running around for like all week, so I'm sick of it. I'm chilling on this here gloomy Friday outside. Now, director Cemented is Cemented, Chelsea Minted, you already know, right? Probably Bonafide ain't as direct. And I love how one level-minded, love and hate, how one level-minded a lot of these people that are out here watching me are. Properly Bonafide is just a play on keeping it real. Let's look up Bonafide real quick. It's just a play on keeping it real, in my opinion. And that's what matters when I made the name. And that's what I do, keep it real. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Yeah, something going on with my stomach today. Bonafide meaning genuine and real. And properly genuine and real over here. Now, we're going to talk about sometimes what folks should do and should not have done. Excuse me, girl. I'll get real country with y'all real quick. Shouldn't have done. I'll talk about things that are, proper in etiquette and style and whatever sometimes. But this is not an etiquette channel, baby girl. This is not one of those channels I'll be seeing on TikTok where they're teaching you the right way to do your napkin all day long. That's what they do. They're telling you how to speak and hold your back, and this is what you should do in this situation with a man. And I'll be seeing all that stuff on. Okay, thank you. All this mess on TikTok. Properly Bonafide is where we come and we have substance and we just keep it real and tell it how it is. And get convicted when we're wrong and don't when we ain't. So get that straight before you come through here with the mess and the bullcorn. Last night, I had to keep it all the way funky with some people. Facts are facts. And I know for content creators that, I have association with because I've made commentary in the sector. They're used to coloring stories to garner attention, clicks, and views. They're used to, hey, M. Roundtree and Jody, what's up? Onyx Blue, Baby Doll Access, what's going on? Ray of Sunshine, shout out. I'm trying to talk CH. And being colorful and don't mind blurring lines and or lying or directly lying to attack you. That's not me. If you ain't seen that yet, you're blind. That's not me, and I don't do that. You've seen me show people facts about what was going on, and they stuttering and hemming and hawing about if they're going to accept it when it was on a video. Because that doesn't fit the popular narrative. That's not going to get the clicks and views. You've seen people come and talk over here, say A, and then go somewhere else and be like, "Oh, it was C. I'm on C team. Well, wait, not C. Let me say something else. I'm on H team. Yeah, H. Are you on H team? Go to the next panel and be like, oh, you're on H team? Me too. Even though yesterday I was on team A. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nosy? But you ain't gonna get that from me. You're not gonna get that on me. This is not a bash them people thing, but you're not gonna get that from me. So that what you used to, what they say, I don't know what you used to. And guess what? I don't care. Because I'm not gonna be that girl. I'm just not gonna be that girl. I'm gonna be this girl though. Contribute to the microphone gang, okay? To the microphone fund, okay? If you don't mind. So yeah, I had to come and say these things because sometimes you have to, especially when you get an influx of new people and stuff like that, which I have. I've gotten an influx of new people. You really, really, really have to let folks know because they'll come from that other place and think you running with the same mind frame and way of doing things as from where they came from. There comes a day when you realize turning the page is the best feeling in the world because you realize there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. And life always hits different when you stop trying to prove you didn't say that, you didn't do that, you're not like that. You can't fix every lie and every rumor. Neither can you defend yourself every time something is said about you. Just be great. And that's exactly what a girl is doing. Well, that ain't. I just was trying to see what that one said because baby, I ain't fall. Okay, get into it. What's up, Mimi? Cool gamer. What's up? So, that's pretty much in the direction and how I'm feeling this morning in regards to me and my page is this. Y'all, the folks can keep lying, keep trying. I ain't worrying about it. Can't worry about it. Now, any questions? Let me take the questions from the room real quick. Any questions? Today, if you want to be ugly, you can. Because I'm chilling right now. If you got an ugly question, ask it and see if you get an ugly answer. Really? How so, Nosy? I'm gonna get to your answer to your question about the date. Because y'all gonna laugh at me. How so? Yes, okay. Let them continue to lie. We know the truth. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Mika. I'll be saying Micah one minute and Mika the next. Did you notice that? What's up, Bridget? I didn't went right over Bridget. I'm crazy. Member. Hey. Been sub to you since January 2018. Your character speaks for itself. Thank you. Look. Thank you. I did not pay her to say that. I got one. What the jewelry at? I need some pieces. Well, girl, hit me up and we can discuss what you need. I know these fools is calling me about this appointment. I have to hit back. I hit them back. Yeah, I hit them back. What's up, J Mello? Okay, so we said we ain't got no questions, so let's get on. So y'all saw me the other day, the first day I had the little hair on and stuff like that. If you saw me right now, I got my little raggedy ponytail in the back, and where the comb in the front was, the hair is sticking up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just take that wig off and go ahead. At least I do. Take the wig off and go ahead, okay? As soon as I came in. Well, child, I'm still waiting on you, Nosy. Okay, hold on. Here she comes before I get in there. Because I think you are really hurt by the conversation around this issue and are trying to correct the facts for people who really don't care. You're right. They really don't care. Yep, that's where I'm at this morning. Yep, don't care. Won't ever be able to comprehend at all. And aren't open to comprehend exactly. So this morning, I just woke up with an F-it attitude, like bump that, back to being me. I'm not even finna try to keep explaining nothing, showing nothing, whatever. These fools seen it and still kept with the bullshit. So, C-Man is equivalent to Jay Weasel. He started the name calling. Period. Exactly. It's just like if I called him Jim. Remember when Missy was on her on his panel and he said he doesn't like when people call him Jim. He feels like it. I don't want to say that he said he doesn't like when white people call him Jim, but I remember he said he doesn't like being called Jim. And I like for people to call me by my stage name is Cemented or Properly Bonafide. So yeah, I appreciate that, Nosy, because you hit that on the head. Are you going to tell us about the date this morning? J Mello, you don't run a damn thing up in here now. I thought we didn't talk about that over the years. You don't run nothing. Now I'm getting to it. Okay. So this is supposed to be like it was our first date, right? And I saw him going into the mall because we were meeting at a mall and then moving on. He asked me where I was at. I told him what store parking lot I was in. And you better know you don't. You better know you don't. But anyway, now what was I gonna say? So he said that he was getting out the car and walking in, but at the time, I know you were. No, I know you were. But I still gotta mess with you, okay? So the thing about it is, so he was walking in and I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, because y'all, I swear the picture on the site, he's skinny, right? And when I seen him, I was like, hold on. Now, he's not a big dude, but he had more weight on him, which was so, that was the best for me. I am not into that skinny man stuff. No. I'm not saying I couldn't fall in love or whatever, but what my initial thing is, I need you to have some little arms, maybe a little, it ain't even got to have no chest, like no built up chest, but I need you to have some girth in that chest and stomach area. And he had a little bit of that. He was like, yeah, I've been kind of like really doing this, that, now. I'm not going to get too much into what he was saying, but, and he's getting back into the gym now. So he finna get back skinny like them pictures he posted. Like, why would you post skinny pictures though? Well, and they were never whole body pictures, I don't think. Let me see real quick. But I don't do that. I don't be posting pictures that ain't like today. You know what I'm saying? Well, not necessarily. I'm not updating it every day, but still. But anyway, let me get over here and look at him real quick. Oh, I didn't already unmatch with him because I have his phone number. Let me see. Yep, he gone. Child, ain't that crazy? Or maybe he did with me since we're already on the phone, to clear his thing. But anyway, so I can't see it. So anyway, I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, well, maybe it ain't him. So I walked into the store, like maybe I was way back behind him because I was steady trying to like people. And so yeah, you see doing a little catfishing, okay? So what happened was I go in there and I called him. I said, did you just walk in and are you in a green shirt? He's like, it's blue, but it was like a blue-green shirt. But anyway, he's like, yeah. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, good. I'm glad he ain't skinny. And he was like, I'll turn back around. So he came back and we hugged each other and stuff like that. And I had just rubbed my little Jimmy Choo lotion on my hands and around my neck a little bit, for the good smells when you get that first hug. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wish he would have had some guilty Gucci on. Oh, I wish he would have had some guilty Gucci on. Jesus, that's my stuff right there. Ooh, I ain't smelled no Gucci guilty in a long time. Okay, but anyway, the gold and black, yes, from like 2012, yes. Okay, but anyway, So he was like, Denise Bright, what's up? So he was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm fine. And he was like, well, let's go. Hey, Dee. Okay, you like it too? So we left up out of the mall store and walked to the restaurant that we were at, that's located at the mall. And we go in there, and he's very like gentlemanly, walking on the outside of the curb. And then it was at one point I kind of dropped behind him because I'm not walking all that fast right now. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get back with you a little bit." He's like, "Or you can walk in front of me." So he let me walk in front of him a little bit, right? Um, because we really at one point we couldn't walk next to each other. So I like that. I like that attention to, the gentlemanly stuff and opening the door and things like that. And but you could tell in his eyes that he was surprised. I said, "So did I catfish you or whatever?" He was like, "No," because he had told me he's been catfished before. So he's like, "No, you didn't catfish me or whatever." But he didn't say immediate, like at the beginning, that I was looking nice. And I did notice that, I don't know how many points was lost, but I'm just saying, I did notice that. You could tell in his eyes, he was like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever, right?" And that's why I asked him about the catfishing, but he was like, "No, you actually didn't catfish me." So I guess that's him telling me that I look nice. I don't know why he just gonna say I look nice. I don't know, child. So we went on in there, and then when we sat down, um, I found myself, because I'm one of them wig wearers that will dig in the wig. Now I don't do all that playing with it and rubbing it down on my shoulder and all that. I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? I barely got the wig on as it is. Like as we got more and more comfortable, I kind of want to just take it out, put it in my purse, because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was sick of it. He would have seen my bun. I would have been able to roll my hair down a little bit, but I didn't do it. I did not do it, girl. I did not do it. Okay. I have done it before on a date. Maybe not the first day, but I've done it before on a date where the wig was just working me and I had to take it on off. Okay. So he was like, I was digging in the wig, and then I noticed that I was like probably moving the wig a little bit. So I tried to like roll my hands down my chest slowly. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, thank you. And he should compliment you as a gentleman. We get into it, but it's kind of late. Okay, I'm getting to it right now. So I'm shaking. I'm noticing I'm actually moving the wig to, like, he might have been able to see me move the wig, right? And so I try to like roll it down my neck, my hand, and down my chest a little bit, and off to the side. Like trying to play it off, but he's seen it. And I was like, "This isn't my hair." And he was like, I know that, but it's very, very nice though, and you look nice. I was like, "Oh, thank you." Girl, I am not a frequent wig wearer. So yes, I did tell him that's not my hair. Okay. I was uncomfortable. I felt like he saw the wig move. And what Jay Dunn talking about? Sitting at the table during dinner and taking the wig off. Listen, I guess because I have hair, I was sometimes, the couple times I've done it, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the wig no more. Y'all ain't never had no wig on. Maybe you might not have Jay done, but none of y'all else ever had a wig on and it's working you to death, and you got some hair, thank you God, and you don't got to have this dang wig on. Okay, shoot, that's how I was feeling, girl. I ain't got to have this wig on. Okay, so yeah, but I didn't do it this time though, right? I did not do it this time. Okay. Hey, Mr. One. Hold on, let me get my breast together so don't nobody, in case this camera do a slip. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Now you're gonna see my head looking like, y'all know what my head be looking like. It's over here looking like this. Hold on. My head over here looking like this. Okay. But you ain't gonna see no napple. No napple. Okay. Mm-mm. Your mama used to call wig standbys. Hey, KM. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, I shifted the wig. I was so embarrassed, and girl, I tried to drag it down my neck, try to drag my hand down all slow, but he was sitting there looking. When I looked up, and then you know how you catch it, and you kind of looking down, and then you catch it, and then you look up, and they looking like, "See it, I see it, I see it." I am scared to wear a wig, knowing me, it will fall off. I've had that happen before when I used to be a cheer coach for Brooklyn's team. I used to be a cheer coach and I was doing the cheer next to the little girls. And when we went down with our head and then came back up with our hand, girl, my stuff was on the ground. And what did I do? I was like, I bucked my eyes and I grabbed it and put it right back on and kept on cheering. Girl, I didn't went and shouted at church the whole ponytail wig. What is the thing called? Drawstring ponytail. Shouted it right out, fell on the ground, and when I, came back from like, when you get tired after you didn't shout it and you walk, you walking painstakingly back to your seat and you sit down. And the nurse Ursha brought my ponytail to me, and I put it right on. I didn't go out to no bathroom. No need to go out to no bathroom. Put it on right there in the pew. My god sister was singing. She said, "Girl, I couldn't even look at you. I couldn't even look at you." She said, "You didn't have no shame. You didn't get up and try to get out to the." I was like, "For what? Call more attention." Watch me snatch this thing back on this 8-ball holder. That's my homeboy used to call. He was like, when the ball that we be having up under the ponytail, y'all 8-ball holder. I don't even know what that is. I know what an 8-ball is, but anyway. So me and dude, right? I don't have a name for him just yet. So we're talking, and I'm going in depth and stuff like that. Oh, let me tell you what he had on. He had on a button-down short sleeve shirt that had, the ones that had one of them like them palm trees on them, little skinny palm trees and stuff like that. And it just it made me think because I bought a shirt like that for someone like that. Well, the shirt I bought was actually a t-shirt, but this guy's stuff was a button down. I was like, okay. And he had jeans and some decent looking shoes on. He's bald head, brown skin. Um, when I say nice teeth, they're strong teeth. You know what I'm saying? They're not like cracked, but he could stand a set of braces. I'll say that. And it's not real bad, but it's enough that he could stand a set of them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. And once you've had braces and you talking to people who got good insurance and stuff, you kind of looking like, what? Because my teeth wasn't even looking like that. But anyway, but he was handsome, okay? And he had these earrings that were weird. So let me tell you a little bit about him. So he's 49. He has his own business in digital marketing. He has one daughter who's 2 years behind my child. He's been married before for like 8 years and divorced for 10. He said the spirit of the Lord had me. Okay. And he was cool. He's actually he's cool. He calls himself a techie creative and an artist sometimes. So he plays several instruments and is very much into, like, when we were walking past stuff that day, he was like calling out the marketing in the ads and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He is very much into uh creating things and colors and the formal colors. There ain't no Roy G. Biv. Okay, he can look at stuff and tell you the formal, excuse me, color for that. Like, I guess like the pixelated color or what the computer color would call it. I don't know what the computer would call the color. Excuse me. So he's like that, but he's very conversational. He's very much conversational and feeling, like, not an empath, what I'm saying, but I don't know, feeling, I don't know. Anyway, so we're sitting there and the man comes over and asks, would we like to start with an appetizer or something like that, right? And he was like, "Oh no, you go ahead and order or whatever." I just had a huge breakfast. And I'm sitting like, now hold up, we made this this lunch date last night. Why in the heck now why did you eat a big old, and now I'm gonna have to eat in front of you? You see what I'm saying? And I asked him that. I said, now, didn't we do this? I thought I talked to you about this yesterday. And you said you confirmed that we were going to come out today. And he's like, yeah, because remember, The day before he had asked me to go out that day, and I said no, maybe tomorrow. And so then when we talked on the phone that night, he confirmed for the next day, right? Well, he was like, yeah, okay, there's another thing. His mom and his uncle live with him, but they're currently getting a house renovated, okay, for them to go live in, okay? So he said him and his mom went to breakfast. Now, he told me over the several days that we've been talking that him and his mom go to breakfast every morning. His mom, and his uncle, sometimes his uncle, but usually every morning is him and his mom. And so I was okay. He told me that they do that, right? But to have a big, huge breakfast where you can't even eat with me at lunch, and this was lunch at 2:30. Remember, I got out the car around 2:15, and I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. Well, it was breakfast with mom, and she just. I said, okay. So did you tell your mother? And so, girl, here we go. Okay. Did you tell your mom that you had a lunch date later? And he was like, yeah, but she. I said, so you're saying your mom didn't care? And he was like, basically, girl, I don't know about y'all. Girl, and I'm on this computer. I can't do the red flag. But I was looking like red flag, red flag, red flag. So, okay, look, she even said that too, okay? What? Like, I was thinking in my head, wouldn't a mama like be like, my son is by himself and and need to be out there dating and stuff like that. I go to breakfast with him every day. Do I have to demand breakfast today? Or even at least if you went to breakfast with them, because some folks got to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? So at least tell them don't eat too much so you can eat when you're on your date. Wow. I was like, oh no, I ain't about to play with no mamas. That's one thing I don't do. That's now here she go. Surfing tangents too says, child, you think too much. I wouldn't care if he had a starter or not. Chill out some. Okay, LOL, heart, heart. So I get it. I didn't like eating in front of him especially because he knew we were about to go eat and he ate before. I'm not tripping. That's way less than the fact that I asked you, your mama didn't care that you had a date. And see, then you were late because you told me you were going to meet me at 1 and you had to call me early in that morning and say, can we do it at 2:15? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, but we going on. And I let him see me be like, okay? Because that's the first time I'm gonna tell you about your mama. And I'm doing it this time non-verbally, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna play with no mamas, girl. I do mamas, I respect mamas and all that stuff like that. But when I see those that be interstepping and stuff like that, I'm on my guard. I am giving him a chance. There's still more to talk about. I'm on my guard because I'm not gonna play with them type of mamas that think their son is their boyfriend and always in the midst of their son's business. You know what I'm saying? And I've been with a lot of dudes. I'm talking about a lot of dudes, and I'm talking about like dating where you really hear how the stuff that their mom is told. Okay, and you then if you stick around with the mug, you see where their mom has probably messed them up some kind of way. So, I'm not gonna deal with it, okay, at all. I felt like that too. I think that he is a mama's boy. I really do. Okay, so let's keep going. And I can't tell too much because if I start really liking him or whatever, then y'all know all the business. Okay, so we talk and we have some really interesting conversation. Okay. Talked about what was I gonna say? Just like me, girl. I can ask some questions. I'm a conversationalist. Okay, the girl that you see in this little thing right here, this avatar, that's me. Like, but I didn't drink though. I didn't drink, but She just looks fun, like she's ready to engage, and that's me. Okay. So, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I really like your questions and stuff like that." What's his mannerism? Okay. So he's very proper in his speak, right? And I found myself, you know, getting very proper with him too. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and he seems like, and I told him straight up, I said, now I'm crack house and White House. Either place I go, it's believable. I'm believable. I fit in. Okay. And so what was so crazy is, which I don't go to crack house, but it's a figurative, it's a figure. I'm speaking figuratively, excuse me. And so he was like, girl, y'all pray for my memory, Jesus. Because it really is scary. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was like, I said, I feel like, I'm a chameleon too. So like if I'm there with you, you're proper. I'll start proper. But after I get sick of that SHIT, I'm going in. Okay. I'm just gonna do me. All right, all the way. And he was like, no, I don't mind. I don't mind. Right. And I really don't think he does mind, because when I actually did drop it, it was just still bouncing around with me. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. So his mannerism, he's very proper. He's polite. Um, he's a proper in blackness that's kind of like gives you maybe that he not that he was raised around, and he's not a code switching proper. He doesn't code switch. That's just him day in and day out. Um Not trying to be hard or say anything too crazy. I kind of felt like it was the I don't know how to explain this type of black guy, because he wasn't a Carlton from the Fresh Prince, and we already know he's smart and everything, so he wasn't like a Tyreek from Ghost. Yeah, he's handsome. I'm trying to think about like who's in between where you might a little bit get. Is he down low a little bit? Just a little bit? Because it's so hard. You don't want to put that on a man, but we are in Atlanta, and you're on the guard for that. I hate saying that. And then some of it was, I ask my questions. I ask this of every man. Are you homosexual? No. Has anyone been homosexual to you? No. He didn't mind answering it at all. I've really not had too many people. Most people get a snicker in. Yeah, I would say he's kind of metrosexual. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. That helps a lot. That helps. You said if I don't want to send him to London, I've got time. Okay, I got time too. We gonna look, girl. Get out my pocket. Get out my pocket, girl. Get out my purse. But no. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I guess we'll just go with metrosexual. It's somebody on TV black that I've been watching over the last year that I could point you in the direction of in describing him, but I can't remember. But anyway, um, I like him. Rearranging time is a good sign. In the future, he seems the type to not mind how long you take to get ready. Oh, okay, okay. Why you won't have that conversation with him? Are you a mama's boy or are you her caretaker? If he's just loving on his mom, because I'm gonna get to that. Okay, yeah, because she is great means he can be attentive to your needs. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna get to why she's even there with him. Okay. Hold on one second. So and what's so crazy is I think his mama might be young. Folks start out at different ages. So no, that was the person yesterday I went out with. Their mom, they're older than me, and their mom is younger than my mom. Okay. All right. Van Jones. Ooh. Ooh, so we don't say anything about sexual or sexual, so we don't say that. Van Jones, I can get that, especially if he was dressed like Van, because he was casual yesterday. I probably could get that. Okay. So we're telling stories and stuff like that. And he told me he used to date an exotic dancer. And I'm looking at this. Now, this dude is 5'9", okay? Seriously, 5'9", okay? Um, and seemingly he says he's not a nerd, he's a tech. I'm a nerd though. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, okay, imagine that little tech dude. He said he used to do a lot of gaming and stuff like that, right? But he got out of that when he started doing his business, when he started working his own business during the, what's this thing called? Pandemic. Imagine that you dating a stripper, but she actually was stopping it at the time and stopped while they were together. Um, I was like, so to me, he's got an open mind to things. And I feel like because of some of the stories that I told him about my life and interactions with people and stuff, I feel like he's hood adjacent. I like that adjacent stuff. Whoever told me that. I feel like he's hood understanding and hood adjacent. I would have felt some kind of way about breakfast too because it's the principal. We could have met at Starbucks instead of a dining restaurant, but it's not mom's fault. That's his fault. Okay, Lori, y'all had to get a different take on that. It's his fault. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But he was acting like he couldn't get out of it because his mom was like, so that's how he was kind of acting. Oh, he not a mama's boy. He dating exotic dancer. Well, remember, she got out of it and went straight and had a regular job. Good morning, PB in chat. If that makes any difference, y'all, I'm not good at the dating stuff. Red flags, okay? And I have nothing against dancing, but a mama's boy probably wouldn't because they had to bring her home to his mama. Maybe she had different personality outside of the pole that attracted him. I don't know. So, okay, so that's him. 5'9", tech artist, entrepreneur, casual Van Jones. We're gonna leave it with Van Jones right now and I might have to hone in on it a little bit. Trying to think of somebody's man like on the Housewives. Did nobody have a man like that? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So, anyways, you said, "Oh no, I dated a stripper." He's showing you his representative. Oh, girl, we getting to it. Girl, I said it. I told him. Okay, but anyway, hold on. Cause I'm getting. Look, I ain't no good at it. I don't claim any expertise, but I'm getting good at it, so I can claim some expertise. Okay, hold on. So he was like, okay. So we have all kind of interesting conversation. We start talking about family and stuff like that. And what I found out is that his sister is going to be a lot to deal with. Okay. Just the way that she handles them. I think she handles most people in her life like that. And it was enough for me to really put that on my list, put that on my remember. Okay. Remember list. And he's the oldest out of 4 kids. And um I think the sister has herself, put together, can take care of herself and all this stuff like that. But she is very opinionated and loud, he was saying, and will, try to shine on somebody. And I'm just like, okay, thank you for letting me know that. Yes. Yes. Even his look, that picture I posted of Dr. Eugene the other day on my community wall. Yes. Little round, long round face, like oval face, bald headed, dark skin like him. Where his casual is him. You remember that time we saw him go golfing and stuff? His casual would be him. But wait. But then put a little artistic spin on Eugene. Take a little dignifiedness of it out. You know what I'm saying? And put it more like cash artist a little bit. And that's him. He's Dr. Eugene. Yes. Built up like him in everything. Oh my gosh. Maybe he was just experimenting with his exotic dancer. Maybe. Evidently they aren't his type, as he is now talking to you. Well, I also learned he's talking to a couple other women, which is good because I'm gonna get into this dating pool. Surfing, and I'm not just so sold right now. Surfing. Lawyers and doctors are made out of exotic dancers. I'm not judging her profession as much as him being a mommy's boy and what is pleasing to his eyes' reputation. Okay, you get it, CH. Okay. He could have asked us to take his mom to breakfast the day of the day, or he could have ate a light breakfast. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on a break. Me too, child. He ain't getting out of it. This man is nice looking too. Very much so. So we're talking, I find that about him. I tell him a little bit about, how, our family dynamic works and stuff like that. We both understand, the situation and things like that. I got a little bit more information about, them moving and when they're going to move and how his mother is adjusting to the move and stuff like that. And then we'd start getting into what we think about each other after that amount of time of talking on the phone and then the first 2 hours of the date or whatever. And I told him that he looks like he's dark. He's like 2 doors, like I'm at this it's like 2 doors in front of me before I see the dark side. And he was like, I don't know about dark side, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff that you ain't gonna know for a while. And I was like, I got you. I said, well, you see, I'm an open book. He was like, yeah, I see that. I see that. I was like, so you done got everything. You done got the gambit of me, pretty much everything in these 2 hours and talking on the phone, talking on the whatever. And from these stories that we've been telling and stuff like that, you got me. But I can look in your eyes and feel like it's something, it could be some shit. And he just started laughing. He started laughing all like, I mean, ain't it some shit with everybody? Yeah, okay. Whatever. So back to the mom real quick. So basically he feels like he's the only one that's gonna give his mom the attention in her older age that she needs. And he takes that job with, honor. Like he's proud to do that job. He doesn't mind it. And I ain't mad at that. And that's what somebody else was saying earlier about being able to recognize people's needs and do the things that they need. And even like I felt like when we were walking, he kept trying to like run into me a little bit. But he did like caress like the back of my elbow a couple times, like when he was saying something, we were walking and like touch my bag, even though I had a backpack purse on, which I felt so crazy, right? Because he couldn't do too much of because how the back, which I'm glad he couldn't do too much, but I didn't feel it because he touched the backpack. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and probably didn't want to go all on my shoulders because my shoulders was all out and stuff like that, right? I realized how much my titties was out. Like I know I did a little doo to y'all, a little da 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 dot. You know what I'm saying? But sitting there talking to him, I was like, oh. See, because I bought that dress last year, and I wasn't around men wearing it, but I was like, properly got them girls out. I was kind of embarrassed. It was a lot of breastises, okay? I'm a mother with 2 adult sons, both professional. I think it depends on being a single parent. My sons and I are really close, or raised with 2 parents in the home. They share about who they're oh Lord, they're dating. Okay, I was like, where's the rest of it? Okay. They share about who they're dating. With you more, you think so? Since you were, the one that raised them. I'm looking for a spiritual, churchy type guy. So dating a stripper would make him out of my league, kind of. I was speaking from the perspective, no judgment on strippers, etc. Oh, girl, we're gonna talk about what we feel over here. So if you did have judgment, it is what it is. But spiritual, churchy, yeah. I don't think, girl, have fun and let it play itself out. Just enjoy the moment and let the points keep staking against or for him and make a decision. Oh yeah, I'm not making a decision right now. I said we still talking. We're still conversing. Actually, it's probably my day to say. Do y'all ever do that? It's probably my day to finally say good morning first. Okay, let me say good morning first, child. But man, when you don't keep up the conversation, like he'll say good morning, we'll talk a little bit and then it'll die off. And that's good. You go and you do that. And then it has this thing on here. You do that. We all busy, baby. We all busy and booked and everything. Hold on. That's great. Let me say good morning real quick. Okay. So that's my first time initiating conversation. And it is like a game like that. Oh. So yeah, I am. I'm enjoying the moment. Yes, they do. Some moms do. So I'm enjoying the moment at the moment, and it's cool. I wasn't, and the thing about it is, I don't know. I always like to go out and be like, "Yes, he is so cute," but I'm noticing that I'm not like that in this age. Uh, I hate keep bringing this up, but okay, I'm not even finna go there. Like, I'm noticing I'm not attractive right off with people no more. Like even over like the last several relationships, I'm not physically attracted. And I'm glad. Like I think that's fun sometimes because you're just like in this exhilarating feel, like any little touch or talk, if y'all even kiss, it's like, oh, right. But I think it's better. I think, as you get older, you know that look stuff ain't what you need to hang your hat on. So you're really trying to see if it's like a connection with the person. So I feel like there's a connection of interest with me and him, not necessarily a connection that I feel like I have to connect, like be like keep in touch or anything. He's interesting enough that if it happens that we keep in touch, okay. But if it doesn't, you know how you just get out of touch with folks or somehow not necessarily ghosting, but things just kind of wane, then I wouldn't care. It's just the interest level right now. Haha, I am a mom of an only son. We are extremely close, and he better not break our day. Ooh. But I'm mindful and respectful of his life with women. In fact, sometimes he is overbearing. Oh, to you, he's overbearing to you. No, I don't get involved, not unless they share and want a mother's opinion. Gotcha. So do y'all get the difference? Like you can go, like I literally am I'm interested in him because he's interesting. I didn't feel anything like physical attraction, even though he's a nice looking man. And that could be that just could be me right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, because the night before I was so HOR in dog. Okay. I was like, "Oh," I was just going crazy the night before. I don't know why. Wait, because it's not even my period time. I don't know why. And so I was like, it don't matter. No matter what, I'm gonna kiss this fool because I need some little touch and da 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 da. But I didn't. I like that because men will use their attractiveness to cover up them red flags. Yep. But yeah, so I didn't. It wasn't even like no kiss on the cheek goodbye, nothing like that. But That's a trip. So it was a good date. We've spoken afterwards. Not spoken, we've texted afterwards. Um, and I'm just matching energy. Or when my energy is if my energy becomes depleted, I'll just say that. Oh, hold on, here go my text back. Um, okay. I got not just good morning back, but another question. I'm gonna leave that to us because that's our business. Now, anyway, um, hold on one second. Okay, so we're just giving some lightweight weight back to each other, but yeah, so it was a good date. He In the date he spoke of further interactions when he has friends, which trips me out because a lot of times these guys do not have friends. Um, he has some friends. He told me about a couple of them. He's like, when you meet. I was like, okay, okay. He said that he told his homeboy that he was going out with me and he told him a little bit about me. And he was like, oh, let's double date. The guy's not married, he's dating too. And he was telling me a little bit about some of his dating habits, his homeboys and stuff like that. And he was like, no, I don't want to go no double date first. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had to text it. Okay. So, anyways, so yeah, so he has friends, y'all. I really like my man that I get with, I really want him to have friends. Decent friends, homeboys, that maybe he been friends with forever since they were kids or something like that. That have like significant others and stuff that I can be friends with. Okay, shit. Okay, and we all are a group of friends. That's what I like. I think I'm alike. And all of us are a group of friends. Now I do understand when things go rocky, then that's kind of weird. I've already done this before. Um, I don't fool with none of them folk no more. But that's life. I had fun when we did, baby. Them was some of the best house parties and everything, girl. I ain't mad at it. Um, so definitely some like, some friends to hang out with. They are equally yoked with them too. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like not the same guy, but it makes sense that they're friends, but and see how that goes. And I like I like when he told me the conversations that he had with his homeboys about relationships, the level of thought that they gave to the conversation, like the level of thought that they were having within the conversation. And I told him that too. I said, wow, I said, you and your friends, y'all really be like pontificating about these relationships and stuff. It ain't just booty ass. I like her, crazy, not crazy, boring. It ain't They were having well thought out conversations. I was like, wow. Yep. Yeah, he's nice. For me, breakfast every morning with my son is too much because I'm trying to do me. Hint, hint. Okay, now adult children will be all up in your business. But if she like 70 something, she probably threw with all that. And the brother lives there too. When you first wake up, you don't instantly feel like you can break out. Okay. Hold on, I'm texting real quick. Because they say that I've been getting a lot of people saying that I don't text back fast enough. Must be. Okay. Um. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I felt like their conversations were like well thought out. Um. They seem like they're both intentional. Really, if you hear like him and the main homeboy talk, like I haven't heard them talk, but when he was telling me about their conversation, whatever, you could tell that they're like they're trying to get good at this. They're really interested in each other's experiences and stuff, and their real intent really is to find somebody to sit down with. It's so cute. I can't even wait to meet this guy. He was talking about how the dude be saying pattern. I said, I can't stand that either. Oh my gosh. He was like, oh my gosh. He's like, he doesn't just say pattern, he says modern. I said, shut up. Oh, he's like when he gets excited about something that's new or whatever in this description, and if the description has modern in it, and he is excited about it, he's like modern. I said, I don't know. Them singers still be getting it in. That's why the STD numbers are be up in nursing homes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Yes, honey. So I think that's super cute. I think that's super cute. So, whew, that was my date that day, and we had a really good time. We actually after that we just went back in the mall and walked around the mall and looked at the type of clothes that each of us like, or jewelry and perfume and stuff like that. It was just cute because it was too hot to be outside. We thought we was gonna go to the like to a park. The girl bye. I wasn't finna go out there with all that hair on my head like that. My makeup when we walked in and out, the restaurant and just to the mall was already peeling. And he was very much asking me questions and like trying to show me that he was listening to me about what the clothes that I like and stuff like that. So I thought that was nice. Oh, I ain't looking for nothing right now. Uh, yeah, we texting right now. You ain't heard it. You must have went out and came back in. Yes. He had a life before you, so you can't judge the breakfast with mom thing. In 2 years, if he is skipping dates with you to eat with mom, that would be a problem. Play it cool and aloof. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my name off his mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But he didn't already told me about. I'm gonna keep my mouth off his mama, but he didn't already told me about his mom. Okay. He alluded to it. He'll be the one to set it up and talk about it, girl. And I'm saying I'm not. That's all these men. I'm not. I'm. Hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. I was like, what is this? Um, hold on. Let me thumbs this up real quick. Okay. Um, dang, what was I finna tell y'all? Yeah, so we like when we were walking through the mall, whatever. And then I was about to buy these shoes, and he got to see how tired I was, child. These some bad shoes, some Gianni Beanie and Dillard's, right? Some cute sandals with a little high in the back. Have the straps going on the top, and then it goes around your ankles and ties in the front. Ooh, $55, right? It's $53 in the store, but they didn't have my dang size. Uh, but I didn't know, and the lady they would act like they didn't know who to come get, and ask the stuff, whatever. So when they finally got around to me, I asked her to go look for it, and she went to go look. She said she didn't have my size, and I was like, "Ooh, thank you. I can keep my little money in my pocket, right?" But then I felt instantly like exposed. But he ain't buy nothing. Shit, he wasn't even thinking about buying nothing. So yeah, that's the thing. But I was like, "Child, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tight, and I'll talk myself out some stuff I want to real quick." But yeah, that was a trip. And then yeah, I thought it was cute that, I'll say I like this style, da 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 da. And he would like say if I didn't see someone, if I walk past, he'd be like, "Ain't this what you said?" Or when I show him my haircut that I want to get with that lady, I told her, remember her hair was all funky. She had that cute little black shirt on. I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do old girl because I showed him the picture too of my haircut I want, and I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do her like keep up the fashion stuff like that to go with the hair and the style and the whatever with that look. And so and he was like, you probably will, but when I start showing him stuff, he's like, oh yeah, that matches back with what that lady. It looked like that's probably what that lady with that hairstyle would look like. And then he started like showing me stuff, and then saying little stuff off to the side, kind of like, oh okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I was like, I ain't tripping. Like it's whatever. I ain't finna go gaga goo goo till the shit show up. Okay, what's going on? Oh, okay. I said, what's going on? I had to think about what was being said. I said, what's going on? So yeah, so that's the other thing, J Mello. You're right. Yes. So yes, he did allude to the next time we hang out, I'm gonna meet this person, that person. When you meet her, then da 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 da, stuff like that. But it, like I said, it's gonna be on his. He gonna be the one to put it together because I feel like I'm a woman and I don't chase men. Period. Yeah. Like I'm not chasing men. I'm not setting stuff. Men need to be men. Like the woman of your choice, pursue her. You know what I'm saying? Or the person that you feel is special to you, whether it's you're gonna be a woman or not, or whatever, do right by her. Pursue her. As that type of whatever interaction that you have with her, that you're desiring with her. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I just can't. So, and it's not about, oh, you should be all up in my face and be all up in my face and do you only do for me. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is it, show me that as a man you're interested in me. You know, interested in me romantically possibly, or even as a friend. And I'm gonna stop talking around it. What I'm talking about is like when I told you that production had asked me, why are why am I calling you all the time and making plans for us to do stuff? Which I do think that, it was long enough of me doing that towards him. Well, I wasn't really doing it. I had to get myself together. That was a long story short, that shit was a lot, that relationship, okay? And uh I felt like there was some things that for us to continue really being friends that he needed to show me. He failed several times and he's done all right another times. You know what I'm saying? I don't, child, So I told him, I said, you left, look, dog, you left me. And I'm supposed to be calling, making, I know we're supposed to be friends, but you know, I want to see who you are as a friend. Cause I saw who you were as a boyfriend. I want to see who you are as a friend. And I need even as a friend some things you didn't give to me, and some things that I felt like I missed out on with you. There we go. Because I don't want to start sounding like I'm talking and mad. Some things I felt like you missed on during our relationship. And my main thing is I need reciprocity from you as my friend. Reciprocity. Period. You see how much I'll do anything for you. I care about you. I care about your well-being and stuff like that. Yes, I haven't been calling, but when you do call, I'll be on the phone for however long we're gonna be on the phone. I enjoy our time. out together with each other, on the phone together with each other, but at the same time, like I still feel like the word reciprocity. I just feel like it's some and 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 I told you that one time we went for tacos like maybe 2 months ago, and we were talking about the relationship again. And he apologized, and this time it was just I felt like it was the sincerest of all. And it was not, "I apologize, but this is what I'm going through. This is what I do. You know how I am." That it was just, "No, Chelsea, I'm so sorry about it." It was mainly about the relationship, about the baby and the big pressure and all that. Because I was just about to have this surgery, and I was just like, "This really hurt my feelings." And I really appreciate him in that moment. It was not about him. He really wanted me to know that he was apologetic for how he made me feel in regards to not being able to have a baby naturally. And maybe even for even requiring the natural or the way he acted about that. But I don't know. But I felt good. And then I felt good that he was like, "Hey, I want to come check on you after the surgery." And I was like, wow, okay, because that didn't happen after the UFE. And I was on here talking about I couldn't walk. So he heard me when I said something about the UFE, and he was like, "Let me make sure I go check on her." And I didn't feel like it was dutiful. I felt like he really wanted to come see and make sure I was okay and talk to me about, the healing and what I went through and stuff like that. It was good up and until I said, "Do you miss me?" If I'm someone who did not at all ask you to come back, ask you to be with me, then why would you say yes as a friend? Why would you say no? And then I was like, damn, no. And then you say as a friend. We already know it's a friend. We working on the friendship. We trying to get right with this other stuff and clean up this other stuff so we can have a pure and decent relationship. Why would you say as a friend? That pissed me off. So I literally came back and said, on a couple days after that, I talked to him about that upsetting me. And he was thrown by it. He was like, "Man, I'm so sick of you talking about what upset you basically. You like, I don't want to hear about what I did wrong no more." What? Oh no. Cause I sure sat for a year and let me just be quiet. A lot of shit. And child. So I don't know what's going on with I don't know. I don't know what's going on in that situation. Okay. We had to talk about the visit, and then I called him later because he had said I don't call him. I was like, "You're right, I don't." So I do. I have called him in since we broke up, but not as much as he's called me. So I called him Friday before Mother's Day, and I was just like, "Hey, what you doing?" Da da da. He was at work, and we talked real quick. I was like, "Okay, well, you're at work. I don't want to interrupt you. Call me back whenever." And that's the last time we talked. So I don't know what that's about, but hey, you said I wasn't doing right, so you told me I wasn't doing. You didn't like something about me, and I cleaned it up. I need some reciprocity. You see what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, okay. So for just so you can clean it up, we ain't gotta belabor it. But now it's this whole thing. But see, but when you tell me, I try to do back right. I try to do where you feel like I fell short. So I need some reciprocity. So will I ever get reciprocity from him? I don't know. But I just keep on moving. And we're getting back to the source, to the sauce of my channel. My channel has always been about my little life and things that's going on, me dating, the bad, the good, the love, the hate, all of that, mothering, just me. It's just like, I don't know, how many of y'all watch One Sexy Tina One? And she just be telling you stuff that's going on in her life, and you got all the characters, you got the 3 kids, you got the old ex-husband, they mess, girl. That was some of the best girl talk right there. That was a lot of crazy mess. You got her and her weight loss journey, which was very, very much over the years something that I like to see her go through. Um, uh, and yeah, and she looks good now, and she's maintaining it. That's the thing, okay. Um, and what else did she do? What else? And then she beefed with a couple people. Real crazy beefs, baby. That's the girl, her and that lady named Cousin Keisha. What was her name? Which one of y'all watch her? And she talks so raw. And that's girl. That's why I said, oh my gosh, before I became a YouTuber and I was watching her, I said, I can be me. This lady, people love her, call her auntie and everything. I ain't got trying to be called auntie, okay, child, all right? But girl, she talks so rough and crazy that I was like, that's me. And she's doing it on YouTube. Like, you can be you. This is YouTube. It's YouTube. It's your tube. It's you on the tube. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Girl, you got to go. Yeah, Big Cuz 52. Yes. When she beefed with her, that was crazy. And I hate that Big Cuz died. But it didn't have nothing to do with Tina. This, y'all, I'm giving y'all the name to a fool. I just want to let y'all know. That's her name right there. She been around for like probably about almost 15 years on here. Yeah, that's what I do. I try to. I'm kind of like a hermit right now. Baby, I don't even want to do it. But I love me some Tina, baby. Tina did be acting all and be making the wrong choices with me. Yeah, she dated all the time and be making the wrong choices. But she always bounced back. I like Tina. Yeah. And she has this and then she like, oh my gosh. And family, hi family. And I was like, yes. And it's Mimi, I done put you onto a certified, oh my goodness, okay? How you doing today, family? And then she'd be over there like, and what are you gonna do? And what the lick be? And what the read is? All that stuff like that. I'm like, child, I can do me. If this lady can do her and she fine, I can do me. Or you know what I'm saying? And so thus I evolved. See, I never read her on Listing Alley. I know they was slanderizing because that's all they do over there. Slanderize and lying. Girl. Oh yes, her sexy poses though she be making her face look strong. Yeah, on Instagram, even on the thing. And then she always want to like show her thigh gap and shit like that. But she was a huge woman. Not she wasn't huge. She was a big woman. But she was to me she was so cute in her face though, super cute. Even when she used to sit on her bed, and talk, I thought she had the cute little face. But don't nobody want to be big, so I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? You know I will like this lady because I've been on here for years and you throw it off. Yeah. And all that eye bopping and extraness when trying to act sexy. Yeah, and like she'll bat her eyes and stuff like that. She's a character, honey. She is a character. She goes into like this black Betty Boop persona. Yeah. Yes, she's a pretty woman. However, all that rough talking cursing is just not for me. Takes away from her beauty. So, are you trying to talk to me in saying that though? I just want to know. Like, I heard what you say. I know you could just be talking to her by myself, but are you trying to speak to me through that comment? Putting her puts in the camera and yeah, oh yeah. When because see, she makes a lot of her clothes too. She makes a lot of her own clothes. Like she's really I guess you could kind of call her a Renaissance woman too in certain lights, right? So she makes her own clothes and jewelry sometimes, and she'll put the stuff on, especially when she lost all the weight. And and the angle that the camera at, it'll be right there in the crotch. You know what I'm saying? And she'll just be like moving from side to side. She was doing the Instagram leg and all that stuff before Instagram. Girl, y'all better go check her out. I like her. Cause you shady. Cause you're shady. That's why I do always think that. But okay, let me snap it back. Let me put it back then if it wasn't about nothing. Girl, I just be sitting here laying in the bed, my eyes closed and talking and just thinking about stuff. But I used to love her. I mean, I do still love her. And right now you probably can catch her because she's doing a video a day in May. She does it every year. Every year. In May, she does a video every single day. Look at y'all want to talk. I'm trying to talk nice. Y'all want to shade her. She's funny though. She's like, "Hi, good morning, family." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know it. It's like this, and yes." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Because the first video I ever seen her, she was sitting on her white bed she had for that quick minute. She had just got or made the bed. I think she made that headboard, and that room was pink, and she was. I thought she was from Florida or something. The way she was sitting there, it was too dark. She had no lighting, and she was just sitting on the edge of the bed talking about some Negro, talking crazy. And then she went into Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was just rough talking. Had her little uh satin gown on and was just sitting there talking crazy. Her hair was all over her head because she had just washed it. And I was just like, what in the fuck is this? And then I watched that video and then let me see what else is going on. So I started going on to where I could see her better. And I was like, I like her. Yeah, she even had an episode, and then she knows Jackie Christie and all them, and been down to the set of Basketball Wives. I think she does some writing or something in Hollywood or something. She says, and she had a got on her husband. I forgot the name of the show, but basically it was about cheating and them going through their relationship and stuff like that. And girl, she was telling the business on that episode. I forgot what the name of that show was, but then she came back and told it wasn't like folks found it, and she was ashamed. She's like, "Girl, we'll go watch me on so and so, so and so." My husband was a low down dirty dog, and this, that, that. It's just that just she just for real. And she's being a lot more coy and drawing back nowadays because folks have then did doxing and all that shit. It's crazy. Our kids are grown now, so she's navigating that life. They're still in the house, but they're grown. And she's funny. You have to go check her out. Yeah, and then I don't know if I'll be believing it all the time. Like, so the men will be in the like, so she's got a good following, but then and it's straight men and women, and there's gay men in there too, right? But there's straight men who be like, "Ooh, you looking good, you looking fine." They all up in the comment section. This is for years, girl. This ain't no new shit. This is even before we did live. Okay, 'cause I remember she wasn't trying to do live just at first when it first came out. And but she's been a direct upload for years, right? And they used to be in our comment section about that, talking like that. Then you looking good, da, da, da. And so she was like, uh, uh, Curtis, stop with all that, da, 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 da. And then they'll text the text message to go off, and it got to be somebody texting her because the phones is usually not sitting right there. You can see she's not the one texting it to her. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is looking for her. Somebody is texting her, and she'll be like, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can't do her voice. I see what you're saying. You crazy. We're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah. All that. Girl, it's a trip. Go have fun. She is a trip, honey. One sexy teen and one. She be tripping me out. Tripping me out. But the first person I watched on here was High Maintenance, and I don't watch her anymore. Um, I don't know. That was in 2010. That's a long time ago. I fell off a little bit. And she was like, wow, oh my God. Oh, see, she said, oh my God, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say gosh. But she's saying God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I hear it. Oh my gosh. You are so sweet. Stuff like that. Yeah. And shit, she done been with that yellow Negro that was goofy. All the Negroes she been to with me are got goofy to me. What was that one? Kenneth. Yeah, I went into Kenneth. But yeah, that was you. I think it's more. I think her section, the sexiness is way more natural than mine. Shit, I guess with me being someone who has a problem like showing sexiness, hers is a couple steps up than mine. Like, stop it. Like, I don't know what she's doing, but it's go check her out. Oh. Well, it's Friday, y'all. What y'all finna do this weekend? I'm posting, and that's another reason why I was thinking that I might not be able to do Sunday soliloquy because I'm supposed to be going out of town. We'll see. I don't know if I want to go. Got asked for the confirmation last night, but I don't know if I want to go tomorrow. I shouldn't have even been even acting like I was gonna go. Yeah. So so either I'll be out of town kicking it, or I'll be here in this yard. I don't know which one I want to do. Because I can't do too much yard work. And I waited too long to call people to help me. Yeah, it's like HIMAY, the number 10, and then Nance or something like that. Whose sister that was in the military? Who was in the military? I feel like I used to watch somebody that was in the military too. Whose sister is in the military? I can't believe that all the people in here, y'all don't know who we talking about. Maybe y'all just ain't dropping down. Because these are like OG black women for real. Like they probably like 50 something now. That was like in their late 30s when YouTube first came out and they were killing the YouTube. This is back when everybody didn't think they could do a YouTube channel. Everybody wasn't trying to have a YouTube channel. And seeing people like divulging their life and stuff and whatnot was not commonplace. You know what I mean? Oh, I was waiting on her to answer. I don't know who was in the military. So anyway, so that's basically my Friday reflections on things. They said my white blood count was a little low. I'm like, what the hell? She said, we're gonna monitor it for me to come back. I was like, what the fuck you mean? Tell me, have you had any fevers and stuff like that? Which I have because this pollen and stuff. I've had a couple fevers. And maybe, and she was like, well, did they tell you had an infection after the surgery? And I was like, no. I said, but yesterday was the first day that I went back, that I had a post-op. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I did find an infection while I was down. And it just, I thought the fever was from the pollen because it wasn't a crazy fever. It was just like fever and itching and sneezing, like for a day, like a couple hours. Maybe my body was fighting an infection and that's why it is. She's like, yeah, let's just see. You just come back on this day and we'll see. I'm like, girl, what the hell you talking about? I ain't never heard nobody ask me nothing about that. Cause see, I didn't know. I didn't call the doctor talking about no infection. I didn't know I had no, an infection. But I tell y'all one thing: these hips is getting wider, and they say it is. There are studies that have been done, and there is information out there that supports that. Uh, um, that supports that when them organs and stuff rearranged to fill in the hole that the uterus came out of, uh, that your hips are spread. I feel like I'm feeling that. And I asked him, I said, can I exercise? He's like, yeah. He's like, I said, any restriction on exercise? He's like, the restriction is that you need to start slow, walk in and then build up so that you don't, so you can test your body just a little bit and see what your body responds well to. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, so we just gonna get that started because I feel like I didn't gain weight. I got on the scale today. I didn't gain 5 pounds. So, and it's a lot of water retention too. If I don't take my damn blood pressure medicine, girl, and then let me not take it for a couple days, then I take it, I can pee off 8 pounds. That's crazy, ain't it? But yeah. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna belabor this. I like this not being 2 hours. Thank y'all for dropping in. I appreciate that we was holding 70s and 60s the whole time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you could please like this video on the way out, I greatly appreciate it. And if you ever find yourself just needing to do something, just click on some of my older videos over the last couple weeks and stuff like that, just because it took some time for them to do the monetization. I just need another click for them to click and listen to for like 2 or 3 minutes so I can revenue. Okay. True revenue. Because you was here before. Right? Right. Okay. Before I got put the monetization on it. So anyway, thank you to my moderators and to everybody who decided to show up today and speak and talk and interact. We had a good one. I love when the chat be moving. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.